Hello everyone and welcome back to my full playthrough of the Thomas and Friends Visit the West Somerset Railway add-on in TSW5. This is episode 6 of the story mode. Arriving at Williton, Thomas finds the fireworks train in a terrible mess. This is a problem to solve. Let's get into it.
A problem to solve. A short while later, Thomas had finished resting and was approaching Williton Station. He was still thinking about the fireworks display that was taking place that evening. Suddenly, as Thomas rounded the bend, he saw that the tracks at the station were blocked by trucks. Bother! Now I'm sure to be late. Then Thomas noticed something. The trucks that were blocking both platforms were the fireworks train that Mr. Peters had sent him to collect. Who shunted all these trucks into the wrong places? Who would do such a thing? Thomas soon found out, as no sooner had Thomas wondered who was to blame, a familiar black shape rolled into view. Diesel? What are you doing here? Asked Thomas. Sir Topham Hatt sent me here as part of the event, Diesel bragged. This is an event to celebrate Sodor after all, and perhaps he thinks a tiny little tank engine like you can't manage on your own. Suddenly, Thomas realized why so many strange things had been happening on the railway. Diesel, it was you who moved Annie and Clarabelle into that siding and behind those trucks. And it was you who took the gifts. You've been the one causing all this trouble. Diesel just looked at Thomas and laughed. I wonder what Mr. Peters will think of you now, he jeered. Especially when he sees what a mess you've made of the fireworks train. Mr. Peters thinks I'm very useful, thank you, retorted Thomas. And once I've finished sorting out your mess, I'm going to find him and Sir Topham Hatt and tell them about all the trouble you've been causing. But Diesel just laughed. They'll have to find me first, he sneered. And he raced away as quickly as he could. We need to shunt these trucks back into the right order. Annie, Clarabelle, I'll have to leave you here whilst I sort out this mess. Do hurry, Thomas. We don't want to keep the passengers stranded here for long. I'll be as quick as I can.
Right, uncouple. Diesel really has been a cheeky little beggar, hasn't he? There's the speed limit sign. I know that signal shows red, but it's actually yellow. If in doubt, trust the track monitor. Oh, this is so annoying. And I have to. I was the one who originally. That was one of the first missions, Diesel causing all this mess. So I got all of those trucks out of order, and now I have to put them back in order. Oh dear. Whoa, 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 whoa. Right, automatic coupling is a thing, so all I have to do is park close enough and they should couple automatically. Easy. Oh, goodness. Almost thought we derailed. The suspension certainly behaved weirdly. Oh dear. So that cheeky little blighter named Diesel caused all this mess. Not only got the trucks out of order, but also blocked both the platforms. Nice. Okay, this has to be a precise stop, otherwise I will run that red signal and this game will punish me. Yeah. Ooh, it's gonna be precise. And stop. We can go up to 10. Nice. Alright. I'll use the external cam because it's it has much better visibility. Got a couple to this lot. What I don't understand is why the fireworks trucks were parked over here in the first place. That's the refueling spot for the diesel locomotives. Oi. Forward. Alright. Alright, we have a 15 limit going this way. Nice. Are these in the correct order? They might be in the correct order. I don't know. I can't really tell. Besides, I'm having to concentrate. Okay, we've got works. So now all we need is fire. And then put them on that end. And it should be back in order. Nice. And then we have to go get Annie and Clarabelle and get the passengers in, otherwise they'll riot. Full stop. Brakes! Whoa, 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 stop. Oh, hoo, hoo. See how close I am to running that red signal? Well, not too close, but that would have been pretty bad. I've done that once before, I'm not doing that again. Right. That view. Hopefully that lot's in the correct order and I don't have to do any wagon shuffling, because that would be an absolute pain in the rear end. I really hope we get a dedicated Isle of Sodor route in this game. That would actually be so much fun. That'd probably be one of my the routes that I play more. My favorite trains to drive in this game, though, are those like the old British electrics and diesels. So stuff like the Class 87, 47, 31, the 20. Those are my jam. But yeah, I still enjoy this from time to time. Oh, not close enough, right? Go forward. 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 Thank you. Ooh. Goodness. Right. Uncouple vehicles. Right. Fireworks. Right. The wagons are back and we've got them in the correct order. Thank you. See, that works. There we go. Full stop. We are clear to go. Oh, we've got to shunt round to the front of the wagons. Because they're still in front of the platform and we need to get them out of the way. I think my one regret about the West Somerset Railway, I know this is a thing in real life as well. It's a real life complaint I have about the West Somerset Railway. The line to it, the main line to it, and the West Somerset Railway itself are not electrified, which means you can't run like the old British electrics on it, like the 87, the 86, maybe even stuff older than that, which is a major shame, really. Because, yeah. But that would probably mean a lot more maintenance and upkeep costs for the company running the WSR, which makes sense, really. $200 yards to go. And now we got a reverse and couple of that. Oh, Ford! Oh. I thought we were gonna run that red signal. That was a close one. Oh, before I forget. While we're going through the station, I've got an idea. And pause the game. Get out photo mode. Oh, I can advance time, can't I? Where's the... There we go. I know about the thing. Let's get a good, some good framing going on. There we go. And adjust depth of field. The background is blurred. And add a bit of motion blur. Because who doesn't like motion blur? There we go. Picture taken.
We did it! The fireworks train is all sorted and ready to be taken to the party. Let's get these trucks coupled up to Annie and Clarabelle.
Oh, we're coupling up the wagon. We're coupling up the fireworks wagons and Annie and Clarabelle at the same time. Nice. That. I think the only other place where you could do this in the game, have freight and passenger wagons coupled up at the same time in normal services, is the two narrow gauge Swiss routes, the Arosa and Bernina lines by Rivet Games. Oh, just wish the Arosa line was better. Frankly, the scenery on the Arosa line is, garbage. The Arosa line is decent, but hampered by the lack of, what is it? Bernina Express coaches and services. There's nothing I would love more than to run the Bernina Express. Easy. Full stop, stop, stop! Oh, ouch. This is a pretty hefty formation. All the fireworks wagons and Annie and Clarabelle is quite the formation, I must say. Right. Oh, slow down, buddy. There we go. That is a decently long formation. Stop!
Thomas managed to get the fireworks train all sorted and ready to be delivered. But he was still thinking about Diesel. We must find Diesel before he causes any more confusion and delay. But I wonder where he went.
Okay. There we go. So yeah, platinum medal, that's good. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.